Life is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get.
Never gets old.
How many people here saw Forrest Gump? Anybody here not see Forrest Gump? Like one person. Like a 4-year-old over there. Well, give it about a decade, and then you can see it. It's amazing how many people see that film. It's almost 20 years old now. You know, we started making that movie in 1993, September of 1993. So it's almost 20 years since we made the film. And you know, I started visiting our troops overseas. My first USO tour was to Iraq in June of 2003, and then in September in July of 2003, I came right back and I asked the USO to send me on another tour. And this was before I was taking the band. I would just visit and shake hands and eat with the troops, take pictures and that kind of thing. Then I went to Italy in July, and then I came back and I asked the USO to send me somewhere else, and I went to Germany in August, and that was the first time I went to a military hospital. I went to Landstuhl Medical, and there was a line of wounded soldiers and Marines outside of this room, and they weren't, you know, so injured that they had to be sent home, but there were injuries, and they were lined up out this door and into this room, and they were looking, you know, like they just came off the battlefield, and it was kind of a tough day for them. And I started walking in, and a lot of them just started calling me Lt. Dan, you know. I don't think they knew what my real name was. But you could see, you know, they were kind of, you know, when I first walked up, they were tired, and they're off the battlefield, and they got some injuries, and then their faces changed. And they started calling me Lt. Dan and smiling and goofing around, and I realized really early on that Lt. Dan kind of, you know, meant something to our wounded soldiers and Marines, and I started